Good evening, everyone. Hopefully, I'm audible. Faza, write a mail to me. I'm good, Chaitanya. I'll look into that in the break. I'm better. I'm better compared to yesterday. But then, see, the only solution to my problem is not to speak. If I stop speaking, everything becomes better. The moment I start speaking, things go back to the original. Yeah, I did take some medicines. Everything that I could do, I'm doing. We'll start in a minute. Let others join. Good evening, everyone. See, I've mostly replied to everybody's mail. There might be few pending. I'll do that by tomorrow morning. Yes, Ramesh. Yeah, Prithvi. I have. After this, I have a session on webinar also. I have art and culture webinar from 8:30 to 10:30. I know, Aditya. Thank you. Good evening, Amitav. First topic that we will discuss today, Raj, is Dayanand Saraswati. Better, Dilip. Aman IAS live. No, Aditya, we'll go till 7:45, 7:50. I'll not wrap up before that. Yeah, Anurag. Yes. Hayat, not 6:5. Muskan, we are in a habit of doing that. See, if there is no problem in the throat, not a problem. Kiran Kadak, great, welcome. Those who are having their first class, as usual, my mail ID. Please drop a mail to me. I'll help you out. Hello, Aarti. No, Shruti, you can continue, but do cover it from the missed lecture. See, everyone, if you miss out on any lecture, my suggestion to you people would be please attend this lecture, but then whenever you get the time, you attend that thing. Sundar, yesterday we did the 3 stages of capitalism and we started with socio-religious reform movement. I'm good, everyone. Let us begin. I hope everybody would have joined, and those who haven't joined, let's begin. Everyone, Dayanand Saraswati was born in Gujarat, and when he became slightly younger, his parents started pressurizing him to get married. He did not like this, and that is why he left his home to become a mendicant. Those who do not understand the word mendicant, it means sannyasi. So he has left his home and has become a mendicant. Later, meets his guru. His guru's name is Swami Vrijanand. Okay, Swami Vrijanand is there in Mathura. He is a blind person. So Swami Dayanand Saraswati meets his guru, whose name is Swami Vrijanand. And from him, he receives his training, or you can say education, on Vedanta. Now, what exactly is Vedanta? Have some patience, I'll tell you later. So Dayanand Saraswati, if I write it like this, is a disciple of Swami Vivekanand. Of Swami Vijayanand. Now, hopefully, everybody must be knowing that Dayanand Saraswati started Arya Samaj in 1875. In North India, guys, Arya Samaj is a very popular organization. But then, all of you, for prelims, always remember Arya Samaj was started in Bombay and later its headquarters was shifted to Lahore. Each one of you, I want you to remember this point. Many people think that Arya Samaj was started in North India. No, that is incorrect. Started in Bombay and later the headquarters got shifted to Lahore. All of you, Lahore used to be the capital of undivided Punjab in those days. So it's a very important town in North India. And you cannot remember year for everything. Might be it's your first class. I have already said very, very clearly, do not try to find out or try to remember the year of every event. You cannot remember. So which year did its capital shift, headquarters shift, then when it shifted? You cannot do that. All of you, Arya Samaj, their slogan is go back to Vedas. Everyone, the slogan of this Samaj is go back to Vedas. Now, everyone, do you remember a term I said yesterday, infallibility of Veda? Everyone, infallibility of Veda. Yesterday, if you all remember, I used this term, infallibility of the Vedas. I told that Brahmo Samaj said, we reject, we repudiate, we do not subscribe to the idea that Vedas are absolutely correct. But let me tell you guys, Arya Samaj believes in infallibility of Vedas. Each one of you, please remember, Arya Samaj always believes that the Vedas, everything written in Vedas, they are absolutely correct. Nothing written here is impure. Nothing written here is against the truth. So now all of you, let me tell you, to some extent, don't you think Dayanand Saraswati appears to be revivalist? Binamoni in this sense. All of you, do you all admit or not that Dayanand Saraswati, guys, go back to Vedas does not mean that go in the era of Veda. He's saying that everything written in Rig Veda is correct. In fact, I can tell you guys, they believed, they approved Vedas, but they rejected Puranas, rejected anything related to Western culture except Western science. All of you, please remember, they believe in Western science, but they reject Western culture. Guys, in Hinduism, there are many holy textbooks. Vedas, you all know, are 4 in number. Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sam Ved, and one more, guys. Which is the fourth Ved? Rig, Sam, Yajur. Anyone? The fourth Ved? Atharva Ved. So, beyond these 4 Vedas also, there are many holy textbooks in Hindus, like Upanishads are there, Puranas are there, Brahmanas are there, Aranyakas are there. So, these people, they approve Veda. They say everything written in Ved is correct, but they reject Puranas. And you can see they approve Western culture. Sorry, they reject Western culture, but approve Western science. Now, for everyone, remember, Dayanand Saraswati is the first man to use the term Swaraj. All of you, first time this term Swaraj is used by none other than Dayanand Saraswati. Now, in what context did he use this word? Nobody knows, but everybody feels that for the first time, this word was spoken by him only. Now, those who are there from the point 1, any doubt till here? Monica, I did not get this word. I did not understand what you are asking. All of you, any doubt till here? Abdullah, yesterday only I said, infallible means which is totally correct. Everything written in there is pure. Monica, what you are asking, please ask. I could not understand Shivaji why you are asking. Where did Shivaji come from? Yes, Aditya. Sayyid, I told you that it's pure. Mendicant G. Soni, I said you came late. Sannyasi. Binamoni, again you came late. Swami Vrijanand is his teacher. No, in the modern times, Monica, people believe in your books it is written that he most probably used it for the first time. No, Faizan, that's not the case, because I'll tell you, the Varna system is different. No issues, G. Soni, but if you come on time, everyone, trust me, if you come on time, you will not miss anything. Okay. All of you. Now see here. Equal rights for both men and women. All of you. Against idol worship, against rituals, against priesthoods. Just give me 1 second, I'll explain that. Gib, I said now, criticizes polytheism, widow celibacy, foreign travel, child marriage. These are the Hindu customs of those days. Now, all of you, tell me one thing. We studied polytheism. He criticizes this, that why are the Hindus worshipping many gods? Similarly, all of you, widow celibacy. He advocates widow remarriage. In those days, amongst Hindus, there was a notion that if you cross the sea, you will lose your religion. He criticizes that. And he is also against the child marriage. In fact, I can quote here only, he is also against caste system. Everyone, please understand, the way you people see caste system today, it was not always in the similar way. For a second, everyone listen to me very carefully. Rohit Kumar maybe by caste is a, let's say, Dalit, or maybe a Kshatriya, or maybe a Vaishya. But by his profession, guys, what do? I teach. So by profession, I am what? Brahmin. So in earlier days, who had what Varna was decided by their profession. Later, this thing had become hereditary. Everyone, am I clear about this? Yes, Raj, you are correct. For this, he had got the Intercaste Marriage Act passed, and his famous book is Satyarth Prakash. This is the name of his book. I will tell you, Simran. Yes, Gib, that's what I wrote. Now he is against the rituals, he is against the priesthood. Everyone, is this much clear? What I wrote on the left hand side. Now, guys, before I go further, good evening, Lakshmi. Before I go further, I would like to clarify one thing very clearly to you. Yesterday, I got two mails from two of the students. I will not mention their names. And their doubt was that, sir, I am forgetting the things that I am studying. How many of you have this problem? How many of you are facing this problem? Yes, Sonal, that's Satya Prakash. See, trust me, guys, this should be a problem for everyone. See, I'll tell you guys, there is only one student who does not have this problem. You know who? One who does not study. One who does not study will never forget anything because he had never remembered anything. Think about this. Those who don't study, they will never remember anything. So where is the problem of forgetting anything? No. So I'll tell you guys, and I'm okay. One thing, tell me one thing, everyone, be very, very frank and tell me. On an average, every day in 3 hours, how many pages of notes do we make? All of you, in how many pages notes? Maximum 10. I'll take everybody's number, maximum 10. Now, guys, supposedly, everyone tell me, can it be done something like this, that you people take the notes of those 10 pages and get a Xerox or printout of those 10 pages, not Xerox, but printout? Everyone, can you get a printout of those pages? Everyone, can you get a printout of 10 pages or not? Tell me. See, I'll tell you very frankly, guys. I'll tell you very frankly, if, for example, this is the first page of today, you take those 10 pages of the printout and just keep on having regular glance of that. Those who are making their notes, I have no problems. I have absolutely no problem. Those who are making their notes. Those who are not making their notes, guys, I want things to be written in very, very precise manner so that you can remember the things in a better manner. Everyone, am I clear about this? Am I clear or not? Okay. Now, all of you see here. Guys, Swamiji said one more thing. For boys, 25. For girls, 16 should be the marriage age. Tell me, guys. Do you get my point? Yesterday I told you, we were getting married at a very, very young ages. So Swamiji is suggesting, please have a minimum age like this. Why? Because according to him, Hindu race was a children of children. Everyone, am I clear about this? Children of children, they are such of young age. They are of such a young age that, let's say, boy is 15 year, girl is 14 year, and they have become parents. So all of you, don't you think they themselves are children when they are having children? Am I clear about this or not? Mostly Sonal. Everyone. This religion also became anti-Christian and anti-Muslim. Now, all of you, why did they become so? My one more request, guys, there are mentors. To resolve your small doubts, please post in doubt section so that they can clear your doubts. So here, if you all see why they are anti-Christian or anti-Muslim, because they began a movement known as Shuddhi movement. All of you, what is Shuddhi? Shuddhi is purification. So they are doing this Shuddhi movement where they are reconverting converted Hindus. So for example, Rohit Kumar is a Hindu and tomorrow he converted his religion and became a Muslim. So then they would organize this Shuddhi movement to reconvert Rohit Kumar back to Hinduism. Everyone, am I clear with Shuddhi movement? And the second factor was he also ran a cow protection movement. Ankur, what is the topic? Tell me. Guys, you all can understand he is running a cow protection movement also. So also he became against your Muslims and the Christians in those days. This topic is about Dayanand Saraswati, Ankur. So everything about him. Anyone in this class is a product of DAV schools and college? Which all things, Binamuni? Any one of you a product of DAV, full name Dayanand Anglo Vedic. Everyone, Dayanand Anglo Vedic. Basically, no, Binamuni, it's his ideas. Why do you need to have a law for that? Those who are from DAV would know that the supporters of Dayanand Saraswati started many schools and colleges. The most famous of them was DAV schools and colleges started by Lala Hansraj. Similarly, Swami Shraddhanand started a Gurukul near Haridwar to propagate ideals of education. I should write traditional ideas of education. Great, Krishna. Everyone, is this slide totally clear to you? Now for a second, all of you just for 1 minute understand one more point. Jat Paat Todak Mandal started by Bhai Parmanand. Everyone for a minute understand. Let's say, guys, Rohit Kumar was a Hindu and he converted from Hinduism to Islam. Later, Swamiji started his Shuddhi program, and Rohit Kumar, who was a Muslim, now reconverted back to Hinduism. But then, guys, there is a problem. Hindus, they are not fully accepting Rohit Kumar. Why? Because Rohit Kumar had converted to Islam. So, there was a Jat Paat Todak Mandal started by Bhai Parmanand with the idea to assimilate the reconverted. Those who had changed their religions, they were reconverted. So, in order to assimilate them within the Hinduism, this Jat Paat Todak Mandal was started. Everyone, am I clear with the objective of Jat Paat Todak Mandal? Each one of you, am I clear with the objective of Jat Paat Todak Mandal? I'm again explaining to you guys, those who have slide out also. Those people who had converted to another religion, when they are taken back to Hinduism, many Hindus may have resistance towards them. So to remove those resistance, this Jat Paat Todak Mandal was started. Binamuni, Shuddhi is a Hindi word. In English, it means purification. So a purification movement is started to reconvert the Hindus back to Hinduism. Am I clear, everyone? Now, all of you, please see this slide. Arya Samaj still exists. Everyone, 5 points and 5 more points. All of you, can you see these 10 points? Guys, these are the guiding principles of Arya Samaj. Everyone, read these 5 points on your own. I'll tell you. Everyone, read these 5 points. You have a minute. Read these 5 points on your own. Okay. Hopefully, guys, now read this 5 points more. Now, everyone, should you memorize these 10 points? Tell me, everyone. Should you memorize these 10 points? Those who can do, great. But I would not suggest. I would only say, can you at least memorize 3 to 4 points? Tell me, everyone. Can you memorize 3 to 4 points? Now, please, everyone, be smart in UPSC preparation. Why I am being smart? All of you remember, I am being smart here because is there any guarantee that this year there will be a question on Dayanand Saraswati? No guarantee. And I used my one day to remember 10 points. Why should I do that? Rather, I should be smart enough to remember 3-4 points so that if there is a question on Arya Samaj, I will write this much and then 3-4 of their guiding principles. Everyone, am I correct? Absolutely correct? Ram Krishna Paramhans. All of you. How many of you have heard about this man, Ram Krishna Paramhans? Most of you are writing that you know about this man. He is the guru of Swami Vivekanand. Everyone, one thing, he is also coming from Bengal. Now listen to me very carefully, guys. Very, very carefully listen to me. I do not think there will be any question on Ramakrishna Paramhans. Aditya, your point is not clear. Everyone, Ramakrishna Paramhans. Simran, I wrote, look into that. Should neither come in prelims nor in mains. In mains, you might write 1 or 2 lines on him, but then not more than that. See, what has happened is, that guy is at a very young age, his father died. So basically, Ramakrishna Paramhans started helping his mother in the house. And his elder brother was working outside so that the family could, get the food, get the money. So, guys, from a very young age, he was seeing his mother and he thought his mother epitomized the goddess. Means he always thought that his mother is equivalent to a goddess, mother goddess. All of you are understanding? Same thing, Aditya. Everyone, are you understanding this point or not? So from very young age, he was a mystical man, very mystic type person. Guys, his no teaching is in written format. He has not written anything. His teachings are in the form of speaking. He would speak and his supporters would gather it and they would keep on passing it on. Again in Bengal, he is a worship of goddess Kali. He worships goddess Kali. He is there in Bengal at that point. And guys, his best line is, service of man was service of God, for man was the embodiment of God. All of you, do you understand this line? Any one of you in this class, do you understand this line? Guys, he believes that if you are serving a poor man, a hungry man, you are basically serving the God. In Hindi, we call it Manav Seva Hi Madhav Seva. That is, if you worship the human, if you service the human, you are serving the God, because ultimately the man is the best creation of the God. Everyone, if you feed a hungry man, you are feeding the God. That's why a lot of times the emphasis is about on the social work. The more you serve the society, better it becomes for you. So, guys, this great man believed that for religious salvation, renunciation, meditation, and devotion. All of you, renunciation, to leave everything. I know, Arumita, I'll come to that. Just have patience. Renunciation means to leave everything. Meditation means to meditate, or meditation, you understand, na? Dhyan, to keep full integrated thinking about one thing. And devotion in Hindi, you can call it to be bhakti. So this is the idea that he had, and he said that if you are searching religious truth, you can get it through any religion. All of you, what did he do was, for some days he would stay with Muslim sect, for some days he would be living with Christian people, because his belief was that all the different religions are different path to the same gods. So he would believe in equality of all the religion. Everyone, till here, am I clear? All of you, till this point, am I clear? Now, hopefully, guys, renunciation means to leave everything. Renunciate. Tyag kar dena, motam. Last point, those who are not understanding. Basically, guys, for some time, he would live with the Muslim aesthetics. For some time, he would live with, Christian aesthetics. So, he would be basically searching religious truth through the realm of every religion. For him, every religion is basically the same. Am I clear, everyone, now? Chaitanya, mystics of Christians and Muslims. Okay, now everyone, listen to me very carefully. Who is his disciple? Swami Vivekananda. Hopefully you all know, guys, his original name is Narendra Nath Dutt, and was born in 1863. Now, for a minute, everyone listen to me very carefully. Guys, dekho. His father was a successful lawyer. And his initial days, he was having a very good time. In fact, guys, with this, I remember what I brought for you people today. See here. A book on Swami Vivekananda. For today, this is the book that I wanted to show you. I personally believe that Swami Vivekananda is one hell of a topic that can come in our exams. No, this is Swami Vivekananda, the living Vedanta, by a former IAS officer, Chaturvedi Badrinath. He has written this particular book. Guys, I would ask you people to prepare and keep an answer of 150 words ready on Swami Vivekananda. In fact, my one more request to you people would be, please remember some of his quotations. Very, very helpful. Now, coming back to this, guys. See, I remembered, I have brought some more books today. In fact, I have brought 5 more books. But that is for my next session, the webinar that I am going to do. So there also I'll show you some books. In one topic, I am going to show you some books. So everyone listen to me. He is born in this day, and guys, for him, do remember his birth date. His father is a very, very successful lawyer. Very successful lawyer. So you can understand his initial days were very good. In fact, I was reading somewhere, his mother once said that I had asked Lord Shiva to give me a son. Shiva gave me his ghost. Ghost means somebody, he was as a child very, very naughty child. So you can understand, guys, his life was going very good, had gone to very good college schools, got the English education, and graduated from Mission College. Now all this was going on good. Then his father died. And guys, what happens is when when the parents of this young person has died, there are lots of questions in his mind. He is having a lot of questions. So Swami Vivekananda started asking the questions to his teachers in schools and colleges. Most of the people could not give the answers, and one day, one of his teacher, he suggested to Vivekananda that why don't you go to meet Ramakrishna Paramhans. The teacher said that in Kalibadi, there is a small temple where there is a person who might answer your questions. So guys, it is said, Narendranath Dutt then went to Ramakrishna Paramhans. So I'm writing here, guys, disciple. He went to the, I would say, or Ramakrishna Paramhans. Guys, in books it is written that first time when Vivekananda met him, Vivekananda felt that no, this person cannot answer all my doubts. But then he again went. And after a few times, what he found out was that maybe this man would be able to help me. And he finally, the young boy, asked one question to Ramakrishna Paramhans. Everyone, what is the question? Swami Vivekananda asked Ramakrishna Paramhans, do you see God? आप भगवान देख सकते हैं? Or is there any God? Something like that. Rakesh is writing, is there any God? And Paramhans replied, yes. And he said, I can see the God in you. मैं आप में भगवान देख सकता हूं. I can see the God in you. Guys, this today may appear to be a very simple question and a very simple answer, but it gave the ideas to Vivekananda that how to proceed about his life. From there onwards, he became a disciple of Ramakrishna Paramhans, and you all should be now knowing this statement is basically a statement of Swami Vivekananda. But this statement basically comes from his guru, who also believed in basically a oneness of all religions. Like his guru, he also believes that all religions are one. In fact, guys, I like my next line that I'm writing, as it was my favorite quotation. If there would be any question, that would be on secularism. His line was, "For our motherland, the two great systems, Hinduism and Islam, is the only hope." So he made it very, very clear that Hinduism and Islam is the only hope. That is, both these religions, the people of these religions, they have to work together. Each one of you, any doubt till here? See, this is a big topic. Any doubt till this point? Yes, Faza. And his supporters believe that he did not die, but rather he had left his body. Somebody is asking, do I believe in God? Now, trust me, my personal belief is that whether I believe in God or not is my own issue. Nobody else should know about that. That's my first point for whoever has asked. I'm not angry or nothing. Don't think like that. And if you ask me, do I believe in God? Yes. No, it's not cold water. It is normal water. Guys, do I believe in God? As somebody is asking me. Yes, I do believe in someone. Trust me, and I do not want to boast, and neither I'm proud of this, but I go to temples. But when did I go last time? I don't remember. Maybe years ago. I absolutely don't remember. But if tomorrow, if somebody will tell me that let's go to a temple, I can go. In fact, I now remember 3 days ago, I went to a temple. There was a mundan of one of my friend's son. I went to the temple. But for me, the religion, I believe my mother would say to me something, I would follow that. I don't have a problem with that. But then I always believe that, religion is my personal choice. And for that matter, I believe it's your also personal choice. And in this, I always believe whether my religion is like this or like this, I don't have a problem. I have absolutely no problem. It's my personal belief. The way I want to practice it, I should practice it. That's how the thing is. Because Vivek, Rishan, basically his belief is that both these religions have to work together for India to operate. Anushka, I hope this is clear. Rakibul, any doubt? Everyone. Now, guys, he believed in Vedanta. All of you, Vedanta, what do you understand by Vedanta? Anyone? Basically, Vedanta literal meaning is Ved plus Ant, one that comes at the end of Vedas. So this is the last part of the Vedas. And guys, this is also one of the 6 philosophy schools. And he subscribes to this. That's why if you all see the book's name, Swami Vivekananda, the living Vedanta. So, Swami Vivekananda, let me write here, guys. He in fact believed that if you practice Vedanta, that is philosophy of Vedanta, will make a Christian a better Christian and Hindu a better Hindu. All of you, anyone in this class from Calcutta? Anyone in this class from Calcutta? Arumita is there, okay. Rakibul is there. Aditi is there. Guys, those who are from Calcutta, have you ever gone to the Ramakrishna Ashram, you know, the headquarters of Swami Vivekananda? On the banks of the river, it is there. I have been there. When I went to teach to Calcutta, I had gone to their ashram. Guys, one of the reasons, you know, later Swami Vivekananda had started Ramakrishna Mission in memory of his guru. Guys, it is said that this mission is a deeply religious body, but not a proselytizing body. That is, they do not try to convert anyone. So anyone, a Hindu, a Muslim, a Christian, anyone can join this particular organization. And they all subscribe to this. Anushka, that's also good. So guys, if you see here, yes, it's there in Belur Mutt. Started in 1897, Belur Mutt. Now, all of you, you must be knowing Swamiji's greatest praise comes from World Religious Conference, which he had organized, he had participated rather. He had gone to Chicago, and there he had participated in 1893. The famous place from where he gave the speech, Sisters and Brothers of America. Belur is the place name given. In 1897, this place, it was started. All of you, he wrote a book known as Lectures from Colombo to Almora. Yes, he preached spiritual humanism. Absolutely correct here. He preached, you know, he believed in humanism, believed in karma, that's your action. So I can write here, he believed, or he was a great humanist. Everyone, those who are not getting the word proselytizing, that means they were not trying to convert anyone. Whoever is of whichever religion, they can join this body. And mainly, guys, the main work of Ramakrishna Mission, those who are from Bihar, UP, Odisha, Bengal, guys, you would know Ramakrishna Mission, they operate many schools, colleges, hospitals, during famines, during floods, during epidemics. They would always contribute through their humanitarian and social reforms. And let me tell you guys now, very, very important. That's why you should remember, Swamiji had no problem in using science for the service of the mankind. So all of you, tell me one thing. Swamiji is revivalist or reformist? Everyone, tell me one thing. He is revivalist or reformist? Guys, everyone see here. He is a revivalist because I showed you he took inspiration from the Vedantic tradition. His other reason, sometimes followed some of the orthodox Hindu rituals. But then, guys, he is also a reformist because he talks about introduction of technologies. He talks about work ethics and new forms of organization into Hindu culture. He is both. Guys, in fact, in those days, Swamiji is criticizing caste system, rituals, ceremonies, superstitions, and rather advocates. What does he advocate? He advocates liberty, equality, free thinking. Everyone, am I clear with this? Gib, he has started, guys, in Bihar, UP, Orissa, Bengal, there are many Ramakrishna schools and all that are operating where people go to study and all that. Hayat, maybe. How Siddh? Yeah, he supports yoga. In fact, guys, he also supports, if you all, let me tell you, he supports idol worship. Very, very important point, guys. He supports idol worship. Organization Bimi. Guys, idol worship, they say that if you do this, there is spiritual fervor. You can worship the eternal, omnipotent God. So he says if there is a symbol, it helps in better connectivity. Last but not the least, guys, last point, and we are done here. He also believes, there was a point, guys, just give me a second. There is a quotation written in these slides. So far or so long as millions live in hunger and poverty, I hold every man a traitor who, having been educated at their expense, pays not the least heed to them. Everyone, do remember this quotation. This quotation will help you immensely in writing You can make this quotation in your questions on hunger, poverty, ignorance, anywhere. Basic idea of this quotation, or in essays also, the quotation is that as long as people are in hunger and poverty, anyone is a traitor who has got everything but does not pay least heed to them. Yes, that's why, guys, I told you, remember this day, because now we celebrate it as National Youth Day. So that's why I asked you to remember. No, he talks about both the duties as well as responsibilities. Yes, guys, that case is closed. Priyaranjan is asking that, sir, in the slides, one point is written that, sorry, that Ram Krishna mission does not consider itself a sect of Hinduism. Guys, this was an old thing which is now resolved. Earlier, Ramakrishna Mission used to say that we are not a part of Hindu religion. But Supreme Court, this matter had gone, and in the Supreme Court, the court had ruled that you are a part of the Hindu religion. That's the thing that you will have to remember. Am I clear, everyone? Idol worship, red color. Second point, I told you, Lakshmi, that they are not here to convert the people. No, Faiza, it's everybody. See, different people have different ideas. Idol worship is something that many people think that it would not help. Many people feel, no, it should be there. So again, we are not here to subscribe to anything. Different people, different ideas. Second page is done. Now, all of you, give in all those places they work. Please understand, everyone. In this chapter, till this point, every name that we studied, they are very important. But there might be some people who might not be that important. For example, all of you, Shiv Narayan Agnihotri. Just for a second, let me write 2 lines and then I'll explain. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Now, everyone, please see this page. In one place, I have done a man who is not that important. So, what is his name? His name is Shiv Narayan Agnihotri. Now, in the second line, guys, what is the organization that he formed? The organization's name is Dev Samaj. and he told his ideas through a book that is called Dev Shastra. Now, everyone, initially this body was theistic body. Theistic means initially they believed in God. Later, this body became atheistic, means they did not believe in God. Later, they do not believe in God. So, guys, one more thing you can see. Initially, they believed in Brahmo Samaj, or initially he was a member of Brahmo Samaj. Later, he had left this Samaj and formed his own Samaj known as Dev Samaj. So, all of you, what does they teach? They believe in ideal social behavior. Now, all of you tell me, what is ideal social behavior? Anyone can tell me? What is ideal social behavior? Can anyone tell me? Truth, humanist, non-discrimination. What is socially acceptable? Now, everyone, I got it. Now, everyone tell me. They believe, all of you listen to me very carefully. Their point is, one should not eat non-veg food. Now tell me, those who eat non-veg food and they are sitting in this class, you will feel what is wrong in non-veg food. Please understand. I'm not saying that everything that they say you have to accept it. But then Dev Samaj and their supporters believe that they should not eat non-veg food. Similarly, they believe one should not take bribes. One should not eat bribes. Take bribes rather. Similarly, they say one should always observe non-violence. All of you, am I clear about this or not? Each one of you, is this much clear or not? Now again, please understand, you cannot have everybody speaking the same language. Different people, their versions might be a bit different. This is the third page of our today's class. We are 1 hour 10 minutes into this class. You all have a 2 minutes break. Think if you have any doubt. Yes, Gib, initially he was a member of Brahmo Samaj. Later he founded his own body called Dev Samaj. Those who eat chicken, I have no problem. Trust me, guys, absolutely no problem. In fact, started thinking about my today's dinner, which I will get very, very late. Kiran Kadak, why not? Yes, Aditya. No, bribe means ghoos, Lakshmi, not bakshish. Bakshish is alms. ALMS. Comes from the Aryan, Kambapati. Suman, who left what? Everyone. Next body is Prathna Samaj. Started in 1867 in Maharashtra. By whom? By two people. Their names are Atmaram Pandurang and Dadobha Tarkdar. Two brothers have started this. Mary, I'm not sure what you are asking. Each one of you. These two people started this body in 1867. Now, how did they start it? Because around that period, Keshav Chandra Sen was visiting Maharashtra. So he inspired them and they started this new body. Now, all of you, this body is parallel to Brahmo Samaj. Everyone, do you understand this point or not? That is, whatever Brahmo Samaj is doing in Bengal, same thing is being done by them in Maharashtra. So all of you, you people will help me with one thing. Tell me one thing. According to them, Vedas are infallible or not? Everyone, Pratna Samaj will believe Vedas are infallible or not? Those who are saying yes, they all are wrong, because Brahmo Samaj felt Vedas are not divine. Everyone, will they believe in monotheism or not? All of you, will they believe in monotheism or not? Yes. Okay, guys. Nirgun Upasana, yesterday we studied. Tell me, guys, will they talk about women position? I'll write in a different manner. Just give me a second. All of you tell me, will they say position of women should become better or not? Brahmo Samaj also said yesterday. Okay, guys. Will they support child marriage? Guys, will they support infanticide? I told you yesterday only, good people will do good things, so they will not support this. Lastly, okay, caste system. Guys, will they support caste system? Think about this, guys. No, they are against caste system. Okay, tell me, will they talk about the depressed class position should be improved or not? Yes, okay, chaliye. Now everyone, will they talk about widow remarriage or not? Okay, everybody says yes, I'll take yes. Okay. Okay, will they talk about education of girls or not? Will they support education for girls or not? Thank you. Everyone, in simple, do I need to remember these? If I remember only this line, that this is parallel to Brahmo Samaj, everyone tell me, can I ignore all the lines written under them? Everyone, can I ignore all the lines under them or not? So guys, last thing, two things that they talk about, those who are from Maharashtra would know this. They are talking about poet saints like Namdev and Tukaram. They are talking about these poet saints and they draw their inspiration from them and they worship God Vitthal. Sayyid in different area. That's why I told you, the two difference. They in Maharashtra, they worship Vitthal. So here they are taking inspiration from the writings of these poets and worshipping God Vitthal, which comes from Vaishnava Bhakti movement. Yes, it's all in local language, Marathi. So now, guys, the last thing. Later, a man named as R.G. Bhandarkar Narayan Chandavarkar and M.G. Ranade, Mahadev Govind Ranade, these three people joined it. And they did a lot of good work for this particular area. Later, guys, another person joined them known as Dhondo Keshav Karve. Everyone, have you heard about this name? Dhondo Keshav Karve. Along with Ranade, led and started a widow remarriage movement in Maharashtra in those days. And similar work was done in South India by a person named Kandukari Veer Salingam. He continued this in South India in the Telugu speaking areas. Andhra. Each one of you, any doubt in Pratna Samaj? Narayan Chandavarkar. Shravani, I know only Andhra. It might be. Akshay. Lakshmi, I don't think. Might be. Motam, who will support child marriage? You tell me. Widow remarriage, Abdullah. K. Veer Salingam. Veer Salinagam, you are saying. A1A is missing. Harshita, what you are asking? Entire Brahmo Samaj? Are you asking the entire Brahmo Samaj? It is okay, Anushka. It is not that important, neither that less important. I did not get your question. Yes, Sayyid. MG Ranade joined Pratna Samaj. They all are joining Pratna Samaj. He started the Dhondo Keshav Karve, started this widow remarriage association in this area. Guys, in proper noun, you can have some up and down. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Vishant, you can write that. Okay, last, and then we'll go for a break. Everyone. Indian or National Social Conference. Harshita, you are asking about after KC Sen. Parallel to Brahmo Samaj, Harshita. Anushka, you cannot ignore. These questions can always get repeated. Okay. Telugu reformer Gib. Everyone, please understand for 2 minutes focus here. This body was formed in 1887 and continued till 1895. Now understand my point, guys. Hopefully many of you would know Congress was formed in 1885. Now everyone, when Congress was formed, many people were worried that if we talk about social reforms on the platform of Congress, Congress may get divided. Congress can get divided. So, in 1887, they formed Indian Social Conference, which basically acted as social reform cell of the Indian National Congress. This started to act as social reform cell of the Congress. Would meet at same time and same venue as Congress. Wherever Congress would meet, they would also meet at the same time. They advocated intercaste marriages, opposed polygamy, and they also carried out a movement called Pledge Movement to oppose child marriage. They were against the child marriage. That's why they were running a pledge movement in those days. Each one of you, any doubt till here? 2011 PYQ came on this. Friday, we shall see the question. Everyone, any doubt till here? Rishan, in those days, think na Rohit Kumar has traveled to Nagpur. Do you think again I can travel? Traveling was not that easy. Binamuni, you have a good question. This was started by Mahadev Govind Ranade and another person named Raghunath Rao. These two people had started it. Good question, Binamuni. I forgot to tell you this. These two people had started this. No, pledge is like, pledge like this. Lakshmi. All of you, any other question? Okay. Guys, we just started and I'll give you a break at this. And later, once we come back after the break, we'll continue. In 1875, another body called Theosophical Society was started in New York. Started by Henry Olcott, Blavatsky, Judge, many people, they started this particular body. Later, they shifted their headquarters in Adyar. Adyar is in Chennai, and there they have shifted their headquarters. And ISC Muskan, the supporters of Theosophical Society were known as Theosophists, and their purpose was to work for revival and strengthening of ancient religions. Now, everyone, tell me one thing. Guys, if anyone has to study about ancient religion, Binamuni, where will the people come? Everyone, you tell me. If anyone in the world has to study about ancient religions, where will you go? Each one of you. Mostly you are writing India. Guys, tell me one thing. Will you come to study Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism, Buddhism to India or not? Everyone tell me. Will you come for these or not? Can I also add Islam because India also had Islam? Each one of you, tell me. Everybody agrees to me? Now, guys, I have a problem. My problem is ancient is written. And always remember, Sikhism, Islam, they are not the ancient religions. Everyone, always remember, Sikhism, Islam, they are medieval religions. They are not ancient religion. In fact, they mainly came to study these religions. Am I clear? Even Jainism is not mentioned. Zoroastrianism is mentioned. Hinduism is mentioned. Buddhism is mentioned, but not even Jainism. Everyone. Now, please understand. Theosophists were not very successful. Whatever work they had come to do in India, they were not very successful for that work. But guys, please understand, they did one positive and one negative work for us. Each one of you. They did one positive and one negative work for us. And listen to me very carefully, and we are going to break after that. Guys, what is the positive thing? They came to study what? Ancient Indian religions. So all of you, they did glorification of our Indian religions plus our philosophical traditions. So all of you tell me, guys, do you think when they did it, it helped our self-confidence? Everyone tell me. Till yesterday, Britishers were saying, hey, Rohit Kumar, your religion is backward. Your country is backward. You do not have culture. You do not have civilization. But now, guys, these theosophists are telling us that no, India has a good religion, has a good culture, has a good civilization. So everyone tell me, does it help my self-confidence or not? Each one of you, does it help our self-confidence or not? Definitely. Okay, guys. But then everyone, while they glorified, all of you tell me, don't you think sometimes it also gave me a false sense of pride? Listen to me very carefully, guys. They said what? Rohit Kumar, your culture is very good. What Rohit Kumar thought in his mind, my culture is best. There is no one better than mine. Think about this, guys. Are you getting the difference? What did they say? Good. I thought best. Others are inferior to me. Everything about my past is great. They had a false sense of pride in our past greatness. All of you, am I clear about this or not? Overconfidence, yes, you can say that thing. Everyone, no, Aditya, why are you writing that? I am not sure. Yes, self confidence turned into overconfidence. Each one of you, when we come back after the break, and I'm writing here, it is 6:33. Your break is till 6:42. We will continue from here. I have kept this page open. Enjoy it. Hello, everyone. When did I say, Faiza, that Jainism is not an ancient religion? I never said that. I only said that they were mainly interested in three religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, and Zoroastrianism. I have not cut Jainism. See that. Thank you, Ankur. Devansh, sometimes people have not that everything about my past is great. Many times now also you will see people will be, see, I'm not against, our ancient era was great. I'm not denying that. But some people will start, calling, no, 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 everything was great, this was good, that was good, and they would start demeaning everything of the present times. So that's the issue. That's one of the religion, Aditya. Fourth. Everyone heard of Annie Besant? Comes from Ireland. She's an Irish lady. Now, all of you tell me, is she a founding member of Theosophical Society? Is she a member of Theosophical Society from the beginning? No. Please remember, she joined Theosophical Society later. She is not a founding member. Aditya, please understand, communism and communalism are two different things. So what you are trying to write, I do not get. I'm not getting that. Guys, later, of course, some people are writing, she joined Congress and became the president of Congress also. That is correct. No, Gib, I cannot, then I will not be able to complete my syllabus. And guys, if some of you know, though we will study this later, she also joined Home Rule movement. We shall study this later. She will give her leadership to Home Rule League movement. But then everyone, why are we studying her here? Because guys, she mainly worked for revival of Hinduism. The philosophy, the modes of worship of Hinduism, she worked for that. And later, she had founded Hindu College at Banaras along with Madan Mohan Malviya. Guys, we will study Madan Mohan Malviya also maybe tomorrow. She had started the Hindu College at Banaras, presently known as the Banaras Hindu University. Everyone, clear? All of you, is this much clear? Okay, how many of you know about a case called Rakhma Bai? We will study that later, Rakesh. How many of you know about Rakhma Bai? Good, Aditya. Motam, I said we will study that later. Binamoni, we will study that later. Have patience. Guys, Behram Ji Malabari, as you all can see, he is a Parsi man, mainly worked against child marriage. Mainly worked to stop the child marriage, and because of his efforts, the Age of Consent Act was passed, in which marriage age for girls was taken to 12. Everyone, Rakhma Bai case. Please understand, guys. Already UPSC has asked a PYQ on her. She was a young lady, very, very young lady, and she was married to a man. Later, she protested her marriage and made it very clear that she does not want to keep any relation with the husband. And for that, later what happened was that the High Court in those days, she could not say this, so High Court ordered her to go with the husband. But this case went to the Queen, and later this act was passed under which the minimum age for marriage for girls was increased to 12. Guys, later Rakhma Bai went on to become one of the first female doctors of our country. She studied and became a doctor. He was also involved in running a newspaper called Indian Spectator, and started a body called Seva Sadan with his friend Diwan Dayaram Gidumal. Guys, with his friend, he started a body called Ankur. Marriageable age was increased to 12, not to 12 to something. Please understand. Guys, they were basically taking care of women who were exploited, women who were discarded. The people who would be discarded by their families, for them, Behramji Malabari was working and had started a body called Seva Sadan. Everyone, am I clear here? Is the chapter till now clear to you? Socio-religious reform movement. Yesterday we did some many important people, and today we have continued, and now we are moving to 4 less important people. Diwan Dayaram Gidumal Lakshmi. 4 less important people comparatively. Gopal Hari Deshmukh. Have you heard this name, guys? Everyone, those who are from Maharashtra must have studied, must have known him. Rest of the people, what is his pen name? What is he famous by? Which name? Lok Hitvadi. Everyone, he was famous by the name Lok Hitvadi. In fact, he had started a journal by that name in those days. Guys, in fact, he started many journals. And let me write his pen name is this. He started many journals by this name. Hitechu Gyan Prakash, Indu Prakash, and even Lokhitwadi. All these are the names of his journal. Now, everyone, this system does not allow. Otherwise, I would have shown you. If you people will do a Google search on Gopal Hari Deshmukh, guys, if you just go on his Wikipedia page, you will find that it is written he had started or authored more than 35 books. Now, everyone, can we remember all the books? Each one of you. Can we remember each? No, absolutely not. So we will have to focus on a few important ones. Other thing is, his one quotation is very famous. His quotation was, if the religion does not permit the social change or social reform, then the time has come to change the religion. Everyone, see this line? It's way, way ahead. Each one of you, see this statement. Hitechu Gibb. If religion does not sanction social reform, then change religion. Guys, this is a very good line which you can remember. Everyone, is this clear? If religion does not sanction social reform, then change religion. Is this point clear to you or not? Now, how many of you have heard this name? Pandita Ramabai Saraswati. Everyone, have you heard this name or not? See, both these are titles given to her. Saraswati and Pandita, these are her titles. No, Shravani, totally wrong. Guys, she was such a well-read, such a educated lady that she was given this particular titles in those days. No. Yes, Krishna, correct. Krishna is correct. She started Sharda Sadan initially at Bombay and later it was shifted to Pune. This was basically a shelter home for women. Guys, you all can study. If we are studying her in this chapter, she basically has to be a what? Social reformer and working for or founded Arya Mahila Samaj to stop child marriage and support women education. Widow, Krishna, widow. Now, who gave her the title? I think Calcutta. Raj is asking who gave the title. Guys, I think, and once you should also check, these titles were given to her by Calcutta University. Because she was very, very proficient. She had done a lot of work for Sanskrit. In Sanskrit, she had done a lot of work. So this title of Pandita as well as Saraswati was given to her by the Calcutta University. But do look at it once again, guys. But I'm sure 100%, but still, I'm not I'm having some confusion, but still do look at them. To some extent, Aditya. Vinod, shelter, Sahara dena. Vinod, it's a very simple word, shelter. Where you will give these women to live. Because let me tell you guys, this great lady, she had become orphan at a very, very early age. Then learned Sanskrit scriptures, would read them and all that. Okay, Ravi is saying yes, Calcutta University is correct. Thank you, Ravi. Sometimes you have confusions. So thank you, Ravi, for helping me here. Calcutta University gave them these titles. Guys, then she became a widow also very early, within 2 years of marriage. But then studied as made her daughter also study. So all of you, she's a very, very great woman. Everyone, any doubt in Pandita Ramabai Saraswati? All of you. (1905) started Servants of India Society. Everyone, how many of you have heard the name of Gopal Krishna Gokhale? Each one of you, how many of you have heard this name? Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Everyone? Guys, in 1905, he started this. And their work is like schools, hostel for tribal people or tribal children, worked against untouchability, worked against alcoholism, tried to eradicate poverty. All this was done by him. And guys, when he died, it was Srinivas Shastri who became its president after the death of Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Lastly, guys, there is one more. Social Service League. Everyone, founder is Narayan Malhar. You are correct, Rakibul Joshi, who later also started All India Trade Union Congress. Both were started by him. Organize same thing, schools, libraries, etc. Each one of you. Till here, anyone has any doubt? Any one of you having any doubt till this point? Because I'll change the page. I'll go a bit ahead. Lakshmi, what you are asking? Gokhale, after the death of Gokhale, Srinivas Shastri became the president of this body, GIB. Muskan, I hope it is clear. Social Service League started by this man, baby, and he also started All India Trade Union Congress. Mainly, they were working for the upliftment of the laborers, workers, and they opened many schools, libraries, etc., etc. Mohan, I cannot explain the whole part. Rakmabai case, a landmark judgment where the age of the girls to be married in those days was increased to 12 under the Age of Consent Act 1891. She was married at a very young age, and she had said no to that later on. Rakibul, you cannot have the years for everything. Anyways, you will not be able to remember it. All of you, how many of you have heard this name? How many of you have heard the name Sri Narayan Guru? Guys, very big name from Kerala. Now everyone, I have a very simple point to tell you. Who all were there in yesterday's class? Okay, forget this. Who all was not there in yesterday's class? You might have a bit problem. But when you will study or you will listen to the recording, I'm saying a simple thing, guys. Yesterday we studied Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. All of you tell me, what did Phule do? What major work did Phule do? Dalit movement, Dalit upliftment. Okay, thank you, guys. Now, guys, in simple words, I'm telling you, what Phule did in Maharashtra, same work is being done by Narayan Guru in Kerala. Please understand, guys. Phule had yesterday Satya Shodhak Samaj. Narayan Guru has SNDP, full form Sri Narayan Dharam Paripalan Yogam. Full name is Sri Narayan Dharam Paripalan Yogam. Comes from a family of Ezavas. Comes from a very downtrodden society and rejects casteism. Rejects the concept of Chatur Varna. Chatur Varna, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and then the Shudras. He rejects this. Rather wants to establish schools and temples. Everyone, any doubt in this much? Simple thing I'm saying, just remember this much. SNDP. Rest you can see. Similar thing that was done yesterday by whom? Rakibul, I did not get your point. By yesterday Satya Shodhak Samaj or Mahatma Jyotiba Phule. Similar work is being done by him at this point. Yes, Anushka. Now all of you, listen to me very carefully. Guys, my point is, you all must have seen, and I'm writing which I will delete something. Guys, in Hindus, when we bring the idol of any god, there is something called, which recently on 22nd January you saw, Pran Pratishtha is done. Consecration of God is done. Is it done or not, guys? Worshipping. A whole elaborate ritualism is followed. Now everyone tell me, Why is it done by only Brahmins? Why is it only done by Brahmins? Nobody is giving me any answer. They know Vedas well. They are the upper caste. They are the first Varna. They are considered as scholars. Now everyone, listen to me very carefully. Narayan Guru, everyone, he belongs to what? He belongs to a so-called lower caste. But in 1888, the day was of Shivratri. He, at a place called Aravipuram, which is in Kerala, installed an idol of Shiva. All of you understand? He went in the neighboring or nearby river, took out a stone, worshipped that stone, and by this he showed that, see, this consecration of a god's image is not the monopoly of Brahmins. Everyone, do you get this point? He is saying that I refuse to accept that only the Brahmins can do this consecration thing. I can also do. I may be belonging to a so-called lower caste, but there is no one who can stop me from doing this. Everyone, am I clear with this or not? All of you people, tell me, is this clear or not? Absolutely clear? So guys, in this temple, he started or he wrote something which is a very good quotation, which I will show you. You will all mug it up. And this only led to, in South India, the movement called as, temple entry movement. Everyone, yesterday I told you that the so-called untouchables and the lower caste people, they were not allowed to use or enter the temple or even the roads that led to these temples. Yesterday we studied it Phule. So guys, temple entry movement has been started by him. And because of this temple entry movement, later Maharaja of Travancore and C. Rajaji, he was the CM of Madras, they opened all government controlled temples to all the Hindus. Everyone, this is happening in which years? Around 1930s. So you can see Maharaja did it around 1936 and he did it in 1938. And you all know, guys, though we have not studied right now, but let me tell you, even Mahatma Gandhi toured Kerala supporting this. He also had been touring Kerala supporting this. Yes, Faiza, we will study this. Everyone, am I clear till here? And for those who want, I'm writing the quotation here only. The quotation was devoid of dividing walls of caste or race or hatred of rival faith. We all live here in brotherhood. Everyone, am I clear till here? Each one of you, am I clear till here? No, give. Periyar we will study. Okay, how many of you are from Tamil Nadu? Heard this? Yes, Ankur. We will study Bimi. Jayashri. Great. Guys, have you heard about justice movement? Started in Madras around 1917 by T.M. Nair, C.N. Mudaliar, etc. All of you, they were organizing non-Brahmin conferences. Now everyone, think about this, guys. All of you think. What are they demanding? Justice. In Hindi, what do we call justice? Nyay. What justice are they asking? They are saying that they demanded representation of lower castes in the legislature. All of you, what are they saying? They are saying that Brahmins, their number might be less than 10%, but they are occupying 80% of the jobs in India. So their point is Brahmins have got disproportionate representation. Disproportionate representation in government jobs. So they are asking that we should be getting the same. All of you, this leads to reservation facilities in South India, and justice movement later became a party called Justice Party. Everyone, any doubt in justice movement? Yes, Raj, it is a party even now. It fights elections even now, but they do not win a lot of seats. In fact, zero. No, all the, Dramuk and all these parties that you refer to, DMK, AIA, DMK, later all these parties are offshoots of this justice movement only. Everyone, any doubt in this? Aman, if you don't read a book also for this chapter, trust me, the way I'm doing it, everything is being done. Rakesh, we will study that in the Constitution chapter. There is a legislature. Please understand, we are in 1930s. There are state assemblies, there are councils. Yes, Gib. See, anyone who is new, coming for the first time, you can drop a mail to me and clarify any of your doubts that you are having. At the very beginning, I gave you my mail ID. You can do that. Government controlled, Anurag. Government can only open those temples which are there. Let's say it is Rohit Kumar's temple and Rohit Kumar does not want my temple to be opened. Government cannot do anything. Think about this. Anushka, don't get into that. Yeah, don't worry. See, everyone, if you don't read any book for this chapter, I don't have a problem. Trust me. I have covered everything here. Yes, Suman, that's why I'm doing all these at one place. Binamoni, slightly early, I'll close the class. For the webinar, slightly early, I'll close it. No, Ravi, we will study Dr. B.R. Ambedkar separately. Sayyad, it is even today. Anushka, yes. Thank you, Suman. Faiza, mostly you will cover everything. No, Rakibul. That's not possible for me. Everyone, those who are from, the webinar is from 8:30, everyone. The webinar is from 8:30. Okay, how many of you have heard this thing? No, Dhruv, you can write a mail, I'll reply over there. Periyar, meaning is the great sage. Now listen to me, everyone. Guys, he comes from a middle class family. Both Binamani. And he is a ascetic. Means he believed in God and had studied Sanskrit scriptures. He had read these books. No, Ankur, I don't think so. No, he's from Tamil Nadu, guys. He's from Madras. Listen to me very carefully, guys. Yes, Lakshmi. All of you. He became a member of Congress. But later resigned from it. All of you think so. Guys, why did he resign? Think about this. Why did he resign from Congress? See, what happened is he went to a local meeting, or I would say feast. And what he found out was in the feast, people were sitting according to their caste. So Rohit Kumar belonging to upper caste is sitting separately, and XYZ belonging to a lower caste is sitting separately. All of you. So when he saw in this feast, seating arrangement was according to the caste, he resigned. Everyone, am I clear? And later started self-respect movement in 1925. All of you think self-respect movement, as the name clearly suggests, he is convinced that the untouchables had to fight for their dignity. Everyone, he was clear that the untouchables will have to fight for their dignity. Otherwise, they will not get the respect. Everyone, till here, any doubt? Each one of you, any doubt till this point? Yes, Raj, you are correct. See, basically he feels that the minority, which is insignificant minority, that is upper caste, was exploiting the majority. That's his feeling. Lakshmi, what is the meaning of ascetic? So guys, clearly you all can understand this movement is anti-Brahmanism. There is no doubt about that. He is a social reformer. He is trying to uplift the status of the lower caste as well as for women. He says there should be equal rights when it comes to education, property, personal choice. Even in the case of divorce, no Gisoni, not there. Monica, that I don't know. Find it out on your own. Guys, in every case, he's saying women should have the equal right. So even when, the men would talk about the chastity of the women, he said this is hypocrisy. Why doesn't the same thing apply on men? If the women are being asked about their chastity, why are the men not being asked about that? So he is pointing out, he is basically criticizing the hypocrisy of chastity and called for its application on men. Guys, he's saying if there is one rule for women, have the same rule for men also, na? Why are you only asking the women? Now, everyone, please understand. Guys, you can see non-Brahmin conference, here also anti-Brahmanism. So, guys, they are asking government jobs should be given to them. He is also asking that non-Brahmins should get access to education, wealth, and influence. His point is, why have only the Brahmins taken over all the wealth? Why are they only getting the education? Why are they having more influence in the society? So he's saying we should also have the same things that the Brahmins have got. So everyone, basically, as I said now, he rejects Brahminical religion altogether. He says we are rejecting this. This is not acceptable to us. All of you, he criticizes. If you all remember, yesterday we talked about Phule also. So he also criticizes Manusmriti. He criticizes Ramayana. He criticizes Gita. He says Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, all these books, he is saying, have been written in such a manner that the authority of Brahmins is, is asserted. So he's saying we are rejecting all these books. In fact, he says that, see, it is the untouchable people who uphold Tamil and the Dravidian culture. Guys, you all know Tamil diaspora is a very strong diaspora, is very, very strong in Southeast Asian countries, and this movement became very, very popular in all these areas. So, where is the self-respect movement? This became popular in Tamil Nadu, Malaysia, Singapore. Wherever the Tamil diaspora is strong, this movement had become very, very strong. And guys, he said a very beautiful line. We are fit to think of self-respect only when the notion of superior and inferior is banished from our land. Everyone, there is no place here. So I'll be writing this line on the next line. Guys, his famous line was, we are fit to think of self-respect only when the notion of superior and inferior is banished from our land. Please remember this. Those who want the last page for a minute, please go through this last page. Some of you who might be from your your Karnataka guys, in Karnataka, you have one major caste known as Vokaligas, and they also established their Sangh in Mysore, which was basically an anti-Brahman movement started in 1905. So all of you, can you see one thing? Yesterday we did Phule. Everyone, do you remember? Yesterday we did Phule. Guys, please look at this slide. Today we did number 2, Narayan Guru. Number 3, Justice Movement. Number 4, Periyar. Number 5, Vokaliga Sangha. And tomorrow we will do Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Everyone tell me, if tomorrow there is a question to you people to write about those movements who have basically worked for upliftment of the lower castes, can you write a 150-word answer? Everyone tell me. Can you write a 150-word answer on these movements? So everyone, do practice it at home. The question that I'm giving, I'll write if you want. Discuss the major movements of India that worked for the upliftment of the lower castes. 150-10, if anyone wants to write in 250, it's a 15 marker question. Everyone, this much is clear? All of you, is this much clear? See, one very non-important movement I'll do, and I'll wrap up the class with that, because it is 7:33 right now. 10 minutes I will take your questions and I'll wrap up the class by 7:45, because you all know I have another session with you from 8:30 for the webinar. So I will wrap this session 15 minutes earlier than the rest of the days so that I can have my lunch dinner in between. Guys, there is one movement and that I will show you directly. Not that important, but do remember Radha Swami movement. Not that important. Again, I'm saying started around Agra by Shiv Dayal Singh, and according to them, all religions are true, and anyone who follows them does not need to renunciate their worldly life. That means you do not have to leave your life, do what you are doing, continue to be pious, continue to believe in the supremacy of the Guru, do charity, do service, do prayer. No need for temples, shrines, or anything of this nature. Am I clear? This is not that important. Tomorrow, everyone, please understand, our agenda will be only three major Hindu movements are left: Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Madan Mohan Malviya, and Dharm Sabha. And then tomorrow we shall do Muslim reform movements, Parsi reform movements, and Sikh reform movements. This much we will do tomorrow, and then we shall move ahead. So tomorrow's time will also go on socio-religious reform movement only. Guys, it is exactly 7:35. You have next 10 minutes for any question that you have based on this lecture. If you have no questions, go enjoy for the next 45 minutes, because 8:30 we have the webinar. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Give your ratings if you like the class. Nandini, whenever you want to write, these are practice questions. Whenever you want to write, you can write. Faiza, in essays, start collecting some good quotations from the beginning. That will help you a lot. Goodbye, Aarti. That will help you a lot. Good. Thank you, Shargud. Keep writing some introductions and then write one essay per month in the initial few months. Thank you, Rajib. Thank you, Muskan. Thank you, Rishan. Thank you, Bijo. Thank you, Simran. Anyone having any doubt, you have my mail ID. Thank you, Lakshmi. Lakshmi, you tried seeing that for some time, you will understand. If you have time to offline class in app, sir, Mari, API did not get. AP means discuss Sayyid. Thank you, Ravi, Banu, Krishna, Muskan, Dinesh, Manpreet, Akshay, Arvind. Lakshmi, I don't think I'm coming to Hyderabad to take the class. Neither Mari, I'm not coming over there. Thank you, Mutam. Yeah, Faza. Which line, Dhruv? Thank you, Arumita. Kamapati, no, I'm going to Delhi for the classes right now. Within 3-4 days, I'll be traveling to Delhi. Thank you, Sonal and Amitabh. Monica, still 2-3 days. No, Lakshmi. No center in Bihar. G Sony, 2 hours. Thank you, Amitabh. Every Tuesday and Thursday, Anurag. Different subjects. Art and culture, polity, social issues like that. Dhruv, I said, na? Okay, I'll explain tomorrow again. Thank you, Kambapati. No, presently I'm taking the lectures from Bangalore, but I have a batch in Delhi within a week. Mari, keep on studying. Once you become better, you will be easy. Goodbye, Dhruv. Yeah, G Sony. Thank you, Matangi. Thank you, Ankit. Yes, Anurag, you can. You try coming now. You'll see. Anyone else? Thank you, Anurag. Thank you, G Sony. Thank you, Harshita. Bemi, even if you don't read over there, not a problem. Sayed, I'll be busy with the classes. In the morning, I would have class in Karol Bagh. In the evening, I would be going to Noida for the classes. Thank you, Shravani. No, Lakshmi, they are two different people. Goodbye, Harshita Malya. Thank you, Deepika. Anyone else in the class? Sayed, you only think 6 days after the class. Do you think I would like to come to the center on a Sunday? Thank you, Lakshmi. We need some rest. You know, thank you, Lakshmi. I'll meet someday, Sayed. I'm not saying that. But then understand, in offline classes, the pressure is much more because you have to check the copies of the students, you have to interact with them on a daily basis. Unlike here, where you are asking only one doubt and going away, there they will ask a lot of doubts. So that's the thing. So offline classes, if you have ever experienced, you will understand that. Anyone still in this class? Goodbye, Sayed. Okay, guys, if there is no other doubt, thank you, Bemi. Let us wrap up the session. Let's meet again tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.